Alright, how you guys doing? I'm back with another video, alright? So this video is going to be countering anti-Lily tech. So there's two things I'm going to go over. The first thing is going to be the win stock counterplay. So as time has been going on, people have been starting to counter Lily's buttons into into win stock charge with drive impact, EX moves, parry, you name it. There is counterplay to this, and that's what we'll go over today. So all of Lily's buttons, particularly heavies into win stock, since those are the most common ones that people do. You know, we do as Lily mains. That have gaps, and you know that can be countered pretty easily. So firstly, we'll go over crouch heavy punch into win stock. So you have a few options. You can do light store instead of medium or heavy, because I'll just show you real quick what I'm talking about. So if you do this right, and you do that, they can drive impact the gap and get a full combo punish on you, right? But you can do light, and you have a few options from this. So you could just do light, and you can block, right? You safe, you know, if they drive impact, you know. You can parry, right? Or you can even drive impact back. See? You know, I do like some little basic combo. Alright? So those are like your options there. Alright, the drive impact and back is kind of tough. You got to practice it. It's like kind of like almost frame perfect, but you can drive impact the drive impact back. You could also commit to the medium or heavy store and then cancel to level 3 if you have the meter for it. So what I mean is this. So you just do crouch heavy punch, right? And then you'll do that. You see it hit their armor because they drive impact it, and then you would just press the punch. Super would come out. Then there's EX Store, which becomes a true block string only from Crouch Heavy Punch. So it grants you a free win stock. So it looks like this. And like I said, I have, as you guys can see, I have them on Drive Impact, any gap, right? So, see? True block, even from here. One hit, right? I could easily just Drive Impact back if he was mashing it, right? So the only counter to that is Drive Reversal, which stops you from getting one win stock. But your opponent loses more bar than you since they block the Crouch Heavy Punch. And then they burn 2 bars to do the drive like reversal, right? Because look at this, like when they block this, right? They lose like half a bar, so they're losing like 2.5 bars doing that. So, and I'll even show you what I'm talking about. Like, it's kind of hard. They don't have like an option for drive reversal, so I'll just have to pick another Lily real quick. But yeah, I'll just show you what I'm talking about real quick here. So we'll do this. See, and as you can see, she doesn't get a bar. She doesn't get a win stock, I mean, right? And I lost 2.5 bars because I lost the half a bar for the crouch heavy punch, and then, you know, 2 bars from drive reversaling that. So I'm gonna go back to Ryu for now, but yeah, I just wanted to show you that real quick because there was not an easier way to do it than that. So next we'll talk about back heavy punch, stand heavy punch, forward heavy punch into stock. So you can cancel these into level 3 as well if you know the opponent's gonna drive impact those, right? So same thing. It's like I do this, and I see that I hit the armor, right? Right? You have a lot of time to see if they did that or not. So you could do that, right? If you have the bar, you have to have 3 bars. Otherwise, you have to cancel into EX win store and hold it so the attack won't come out because they can, like, you can't do what you could do with crouch heavy punch, right? It's not a true block string off of those, like I mentioned earlier. So you have to hold the EX win charge. But you can block the drive impact gap, or you could even, like, you know, drive impact yourself back. So you could do, see? Same thing. And I'm not going to do like the little combo I did earlier because you get the point. You could also just commit to the EX wind and cancel into level 2 to save a little bit of meter instead of going straight into level 3. So, see? You'll save like a bar. And then of course you can obviously go to level 3 as well if you just really want the damage, right? So other than that, you know, like getting win stocks is pretty important for Lily. So you could just throw out like medium or heavy store and neutral. And you know, kind of get a stock, especially against fireballs. Especially against fireballs, because as you notice, like a lot of times it can be hard to kind of get stocks. It can be kind of hard to get stocks. Like you do, like it'll look like this, and I'll get hit before I can do it, right? But instead, I can do something like this, and just take the hit, and then get a stock up there, right? Because I'm farther away. I just backdash to kind of show you. Let's pretend I'm a distance away, right? So that could be a way you trade health for a win stock. You probably saw me do that when I was fighting Knuckle doing that previous video, right? That's something that I didn't come up with. I actually saw that from another Lily player on Twitter, but it's tech that I'm willing to show you guys, right? It's something that you can add into your books, and that was like fireball as well. Obviously, you know this is heavy, so oops, I have drive impact on, but that you get the point. Like let me just record it real quick. Hold on, let me just record like I'm doing heavy. All right, see how easy that is. All right, we'll restart. From like right here though. Right, you get the point. It's the same thing. If you just got to know your spacing. Like if you're like further out and they throw Hadoukens, it's hard. You can't do light. It has too much recovery. But the medium one, it'll like it has a lot of recovery, but you'll get the stock faster because she's doing hit. So it's also good against characters with fireballs like Ryu, because if you're close enough and you just happen to do it, or you think they're gonna throw a fireball there, you'll actually hit them, which gets you like essentially like 2 win stocks. You get the 1 win stock for the trade, and then you'll get the win stock, the light one, because they're on the ground and they gotta get up. So. And you'll also do a lot of damage. Think of this. Look, what I'm about to show you. Think of this of like as like poison or something in Street Fighter V. If you played that, where Ryu with the Hadouken and poison would do the whip, and then you would trade, but it was in poison's favor, right? So that looks like this. Oops. See? And then you could even do heavy for the knockdown. See? And then at that point, I could even do a light, right? And then now I got 2 win stocks. And don't worry, that has a lot of range. So like this is right here. See, I can see like from that range, like from this range, I have enough time to react to the fireball. Oops, I did a little too late. All right, it's a little harder than it looks. See, you can kind of just throw it out. It's really gonna be kind of like tough to do it, you know, but it's something you can kind of throw out this range, and then they just happen to throw a fireball out, or if you really are on it, you could just hit them and trade and get a stock, which gives you another stock too, because you know obviously you traded there. I'll try it one more time. See, and I get another one. See, so now I'm at 2. See, that's a good thing. And now you're in. So now you got the anti-fireball stuff. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna go over, and it's the last thing of this video. It's another short one. This is gonna be counterplay to the Condor Wind, like Condor Spire. So throwing out regular like enhanced Spire neutral can often lead to you being drive impact punishes, because since the 9EX version, it hits 3 times, but when like so it hits twice instead of 3 times when you're not close. So the way to counter this is to do forward heavy punch or crouch heavy punch into light enhanced Spire, since they have the most range. And it'll look like this. So I'll show you real quick. So I have them set to a gap, I believe. Let me see. Is he still blocking these stuff? The drive impact gap? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is what I'm talking about. So this, right? You see that? True block string. Or this. See? True block string. If I was like right here, hold on, like the max possible range, should I did it? He could gap it. So you gotta. It's really hard for this to hit max range, right? So most of the time you're just gonna be doing that with true block string. So they have to hold it. So those are like kind of like what you're gonna do, you know, if people are just like, because if you do this in neutral, like right here, they just react drive impact when you start to play people enough, right? The other heavies leave gaps, you know. So those are gonna be the main 2 you use. So like forward heavy punch, crouch heavy punch are gonna be like the main 2 you kind of use to help you get in. So the crouch medium kick into medium Spire is also good, you know, because for some reason on that one you could do, like I think you could do crouch medium kick into medium Spire and it'll hit all 3. Like I'll show you real quick. So like let's see right here. See, I just break his armor. So if I do it like right here, just like max range of this, I'll break the armor on that one. So that's really good. So like low forward, I know you don't probably use low forward ever, but low forward, like as you can see, like max range, it's a medium Spire, just breaks the armor. So if someone like is trying to like drive impact you randomly, or if they just have a read that you like to drive impact off of buttons, you can just do like crouch medium kick like max range, or at any range anyway, like right here. Well, I guess up close it would be a true block string, but like max range or be a gap where you can hit them like that and just break it. So that's kind of rare. That normally doesn't happen. Only EX Spire is usually the one that will break the hit of armor. Like, cause like with EX one, you have to be like right here for EX to not hit 3 times. So it's pretty much always gonna hit. So you might find your opponent like drive reversaling as well. So like they'll drive reversal that even though it's like 9EX and burn 2 bars. So the reason that that's not bad is because they're spending 2 drive bars on a normal Spire to get you off of them, right? So you actually win in that scenario. Like you spent your this for them to drive reversal. You spent this for them to drive reversal to get you off of them, right? The X Spire is also similar in this regard because they might drive. They know they can't drive impact, right? Because it'll break their armor, like I mentioned. It's 3 hits, even at reactable ranges. So what they'll do is instead they'll block and then they'll do drive reversal, and that's still not a bad trade-off because they're blocking this, which is like half a bar, spending 2 more bars to get you off of them. So it's not a bad trade-off, you know. And sometimes they'll even like, I don't know, like try to drive impact after. I don't know, it's weird. People do weird stuff like that. I don't know if you ever seen someone drive impact at the block and Spire. Is really rare, but they do it sometimes. But Regardless, though, yes, it's a win if they're driver versaling the regular Spire. That's a win for you because you're not spending no bar and they are. But yeah, that's pretty much like what I wanted to talk about in this video. I just want to talk about some counterplay real quick. Let me know what you guys thought. Like, you guys liked the video. I'm trying to do more tech videos for you guys and just change it up a little bit. All right. And as always, you can follow me right here, twitch.tv/EltraCoach. I stream literally every day. All right. If you want to play, you want some advice, anything. I don't charge. I don't do Metafy. I'm not talking bad about people who do Metafy. It's just not me personally. I never believed in charging people for their time or I don't mind taking time out of my day to help you out. All right. So anything I can do to help, I want to see us all succeed. All right, that's how I do it. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Leave a thumbs up if you're new, subscribe, man. More Lily stuff coming for y'all soon. And peace out. See y'all in the next video. Take care.